What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes as the Yithril Empire. And last time we took a city from the Reselin, I don't know how to say them, met a bunch of other people, got a wonder, and have started work towards our most powerful units. So hopefully we'll get them sooner rather than later and we'll be able to start wrecking face. Because that's what you want to do. It's always good to wreck face. Now then, here, I would not mind getting the castle and the foundry going. Eventually we'll want the town hall. I just want to hold off a bit longer on getting it, just to be sure. Again, I would rather have the really powerful units first. Oh, that butcher man. Let's go get rid of him with two of our people. Didn't even notice him. Go and start chopping him. Flaming axes. There we go. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rebuild the crystal crag, or the crystal quarry. In fact, I think I want to put that all the way to the front, so that gets done quicker. There's nothing I can give him, unfortunately, so he's doomed. On the board, we are in sort of slightly below the curve. We're in 4th place. He is in 5th and they're at bottom. These people are, the Wrestling is still at the top, which is annoying me somewhat because I want them to be dead. A lot of enemies in our territory. You need to keep building things. What do we want? Black market? How much Gildar does a city make? Makes 1 Gildar. 1.2. So we'd get an extra 0.6. Well, it's something. Is there anything else? The sages or the school? We'll go sage, then school, then masons. In fact, the mason might be better going first because it'll boost forward our. Where is it? Is that masons? Yeah, that'll boost forward our. What the? Where is the? Excuse me. There we go. That way it boosts forward the rate in which we are building things in the city. Crystal quarry is under construction, which is good. We've researched drills. Now we're going to head up to Juggernauts and get our guardians and our Juggernauts going, which are going to be just amazing. Can't wait to get an army of them. The caravan was destroyed by air shrills. Well, it's what can you say? Oh, we can actually see where they are because our caravans are going out, aren't they? Yeah, we see more of the world now. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cities, as far as we can tell. Probably explains why they're in first. He has 3, or 4 even as well. We've only got 2, but we are in kind of a foresty area, so exploration is a bit more of a problem for us. But we can see places we can go, so I'm in no rush. I would rather grow tall than large at this point. Obviously growing large is quite good as well, obviously gives you a boost to everything else. But this way I can focus on sort of our immediate area and concentrate on clearing it out with any luck. There's a lot of darklings walking around. That is really quite annoying. I cannot wait to start squishing them. I could probably do it now, should we want to. Okay, Maiden's Cross has finished that. Got low frame rates for the win. I'm worried. No, I don't think I will yet. Eventually I'm going to turn off some of the more options I've turned on, so things have quick move and so the turns go quicker. I think I'll probably do that at the end of this part. Just so we're not having to worry about things like that. Got another city there, which is kind of problematic for them actually, because it's not contiguous. I think that's a word. To the capital. So that's going to be a slight problem for them. I would really love to get rid of these monsters, but we're just going to have to hold off for the time being. town hall. We're going to want to get it eventually. But again, we're holding off on it until we get our really nice and powerful units. Once we get the Juggernauts, I will... Oh, wonderful. Once again, she declares war. She really doesn't like us for some reason. I can't think why. Oh, I'd love to eat those pioneers, but we can't. Yet. Leaving the city undefended with these troll warriors walking around would be a huge mistake. So we've got 5 seasons left on that. We're making 2-man return. Woohoo! Does this city still have some problems going on with it? I think it might do. Yep, still cursed. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Let's get our leader to go out and start eating pioneers. Because pioneers can't actually fight back. So this is more of bullying than anything else. Let's get our other guy to go out and kill him. Also means they have to build more, which is less problems for me. So how much does that cost to us? 300 Gildar. Yeah, we're not making that anytime soon. But heck, our caravan's letting us... Would you consider for warfare? Ooh, yes actually. Because we are working towards warfare, and anything that speeds that up is a boon to us. Oh, our settlement is under attack. By what? Really? Really? Just auto-resolve. I'm not even going to bother fighting that. Yeah, he died immediately. That's like the 3rd time we've killed him. He really doesn't learn. Now then, everything looks good. Obviously enemies in our territory, but what can we do? We can get rid of them, but only when we actually have the creatures required. 10 seasons until we get Juggernauts. Okay, now the countdown begins. It's going to be fun when we get them. I'm sorry, but you are doomed. He is pretty much doomed. And our city just got massive walls on it, which looks really nice. It's good to see that. And this city is about to get a school. I should probably slow down a little bit. I feel I am going a bit quickly. Speak of the devil. Oh, wonderful. Ruffians this time. You want to go and squish them? We'll even battle this one. Move forward 1, let them come to us. That wolf is going to do basically nothing. Oh, throwing knives. Wonderful. Completely forgot bandits had them. Oh, wow. Dodge? Wow, even missed on the backswing. That thing's a bit dodgy, isn't it? There we go. Club it round the head. Let's get over here. We can do a cleave. Yeah, these guys have got some dodge to them. Probably more so that our accuracy just sucks. Got on the backswing. And beating him around the head. There we go. I think we need to get some accuracy boosters for these guys. That is some poor accuracy. She is a warrior though, so not so surprised. Let's get the Crystal Crag rebuilt for like the 12th time. Black Market is building there. We are 7 seasons away from our Juggernauts. I am really excited to get them. When we get them, it's going to be really fun. Just worried about turning off certain options at this point. I mean, I'm getting 24 frames per second, which is not great. It's not bad for this sort of game though, which doesn't really rely on quick frame rates, but even then, I'd rather it not look choppy. Oh, hello! Free food! Chomp. They're going to send pioneers out like that, I'm just going to eat them. There's zero reason not to. Well, we also had drills, didn't we? So we can actually increase the size of our army. We're going to want to hold off on that though, because it's better to have the... what is it now? I'm trying to remember how you do it. It's like, I think it's better if you get all the upgrades first, then increase the size of the squad. Because if you increase the size of the squad, then you have to pay for more men to be upgraded, rather than just upgrading the number, which immediately gives them an extra unit in the squad, if that makes any sort of sense. Trolls. We'll eventually kill them as soon as the juggernauts are finished. Getting them is going to be fun. Can you tell I'm excited? Let's get that. Let's get the cloister. We'll get the town hall. The garden, just to make sure the city doesn't starve. It's currently making no food. Maybe we'll put the garden first. Got a quick drink. It is important to keep drinking when recording. Otherwise my vocal cords will probably tear. City's borders have grown, which is nice. Sort of pushing in towards them. I'd like to get more vision over here. I suppose we could build an outpost, should we choose. Well, they're really expanding, aren't they? Hey, we've got the juggernauts. Now some fun stuff is going to go down. Let's get more magic going though for the time being, except at arcane mastery. We don't rely on magic as much as the other factions do, but just in time as well. Let's get some juggernauts. Yeah. What's the difference between the juggernauts and the guardians? One has slightly higher initiative, but other than that they're pretty much identical. Just trying to work out what the major differences are. I think one just has like a band of initiative on it. Well, in that case, let's go for some guardians. Two lots of guardians. We can't rush them; they're expensive. But when we get two, well, you're going to see the fun happen. Fun times are going to be had. Mostly for us, not so much for the enemy. When that one's built... Oh, hello! Knotter? Orphanages are common in Umber, places where children displaced by war, famine or disease stay in conditions that would make the slave pits of Magna look elegant. In most, the overseer finances the orphanage by selling the children for experiments, workers or sawl, an Umber holiday marked by contemplation, self-mutilation and sacrifice. Oh, okay. But the overseers of Adytum Orphanage turned away all such requests. All children were taken in, no matter how young or marked with disease. None ever left, either by being sold or growing old. It went as such for 3 generations of overseers until one autumn night when 2 orphans were brought to the orphanage, only to be discovered that its sprawling grounds were empty. There were no children or something, or mistress or overseers. There was only water dripping everywhere. It had not rained. Yeah. Some demon had been eating them. Good to know. What an enriching story. Peace in our time once again. I'm looking forward to the next time she declares war on us. Next time she declares war, well, she's gonna die. Because we're gonna march in with our juggernauts and be like, well, I shouldn't say it like that, but we're gonna march in and they're going to melt, to say the least, and that's going to be glorious. As you will tell when we have our first guardian built. What do we want to kill first? You see, he is classed as strong on his own. Now, let's go have a bit of fun with him. True, he's not particularly quick. But you should see why he's truly terrifying. So he does 20 to 40. He doesn't have great hit chances, as you can tell. But he's pretty much instant killing all these things. Perhaps he chose a too weak a target. Actually, now you'll see one of his abilities. Oh, dodge. Backswing. The maul didn't kick off. Perhaps the maul doesn't kick off until he does multiple successful hits. Well, this is a poor target to show it on. But yeah, you can see he's pretty powerful. I'm tempted to go after this one, but these are all like pack drakes, and I'd rather not. A bit too dangerous, I feel. But versus trolls and such, he is going to be marvellous. Shard harvesting is finally done. Caravan was destroyed, not surprised. Nor am I really that bothered. Now what else do we want to build? I'm okay with getting the town hall now. Getting a crystal mine, a shrine, a command post would be really good. And we'll leave it at that for the time being. Running a bit low on cash again, as we usually are. That should fix itself eventually though. Have we actually built on that mine? Must have been destroyed at one point. I think it's queued up for building, that's what it is. Well, let's get them selected. Cloister is going to boost our research forward once again. That's gone up by 2. Oh, nice. So at least our research is speeding up. We are still in 4th place, but that will change very shortly. I'm not going to have the army be led by her, especially not with the Guardians, because the Guardians have really terrible accuracy, which is why a commander is preferable for them. Oh, really? Once again? Crystal mine? God damn it. Get in there. And we'll take you 3 out to go and... Oh, looks like only one of them moved. Cancel. Which one's the one which just didn't move? You 2. Go out there, join up. And let's go squish them. Move him forward. He's actually got quite high initiative. I didn't realise, but he's really fast compared to the rest of us. Got to be very careful with these guys as well, because they do inflict an area of effect attack. Much more devastating on higher level enemies. As you can see, it's quite devastating. That's him dead, and our Juggernaut can finish him off. Truly terrible accuracy though. I'm going to need to get them down to the commander as soon as possible. We've actually got shard harvesting now, so we can build on these shards. The drink. Continue research. Got some more spells at our disposal now. That Cragspawn army is going to need to be dealt with. How big is our army? Our army can be up to 5. So if we take this, I feel is a decent composition, and we head up here, and then we'll take out the 2 Guardians at next turn and send them through, and we'll sort of meet up at the foundry, and then we'll have our monster army. There, that troll's threatening us. I am super scared of him, obviously. Let's fight him. We don't have upgraded weapons, which is a bit of a shame, actually. Move him across one. The troll's still going to stay away from us, though. It's kind of annoying. He's going to get the first hit. I was hoping to avoid that. Oh well. He's slow, and we can beat on him. As you can see, our damage is starting to increase now, which is nice. It's always pleasant to see damage increase. I'm worried about these 2 guys trying to take out the Cragspawn army. They could probably do it, but I would like them to be with a general if they were to do it. Oh, did that city shrink? Or what happened? It may have just been attacked by that... Or something was. What happened? Oh, our city grew. That's what it was. Pushed them right back. You can head to there. You can head to there. As soon as they join up, it's going to become a force to be reckoned with. You see, we've been chased down by them, but now we can fight them. Kind of worried about that. Probably want to get some more of those, more of the Guardians going. The more powerful units we have, the better. I hope we're under attack. We're going to battle this, and we're going to see how it goes. We're quite close to start off with. Close quarters. But our Juggernauts get to go. Or our Guardians even. Let's see how good they do. 33. Maul, the dodge, the backswing. You can see they really can lay on the hurt. Look at that. That is why they are deadly. And as your units get more powerful, so does that attack. And then they become absolute godlike on the battlefield. Ooh, he hit like a truck. He actually killed it. That's really bad. I wasn't expecting that. Well, losing a one of our units really sucks. They're expensive after all. I'm not expecting him to do a crushing blow, but he's dead now regardless. We're going to suffer some damage to ourselves thanks to its area of effect, but yeah. That Guardian though, whoa, took a big punch to the face and then died. Which really sucks. And we leveled up twice from that as well. So I am more than okay with that. We can still probably take out that Cragspawn army now should we choose. In fact, we're probably going to. We did just get a big boost to our... oh yeah, you need to use animal husbandry. Congratulations. But now we can probably take out this Cragspawn army without much trouble. Let's do it. Let's be risky and dangerous. Our guy can move quite far, but let's boost his initiative even more. Let's get him in combat first. Obviously we want to support him. They're not doing too much damage. We move him to here. We are going to suffer some AoE. Ooh. Yeah, a bit of AoE damage. Look at that go. Devastating. Especially to our own units. That's why you've got to be very careful when using them. But you can see the benefits clearly outweigh the disadvantages. Start beating some more of the stuff dead. We're going to want to move him round so we avoid hurting our men as much as possible. Looks like that didn't work. From what I can tell, the effect seems to be in sort of a cone around where the enemy they're actually hitting is. So if we attack him, it should hit all three of them. And it does. Yeah, that's how it works. That Cragspawn unit's got a lot of defense going for it. Maybe bashed it. Good. Knock it down to ground. Just kill that, if you please. There we go. Juggernaut's turn. We're going to suffer some damage here to all three of our units, but we'll heal the damage back faster than we'll suffer injury from it. Yeah, that's why I like them. It's also why Yithril is a really fun faction to play. Truly horrifying to play against. Well, actually, playing against them is not so hard, because you just use magic staffs and blow up the units before they get to you. But when you play as them, an army of Juggernauts will just wreck face, and it is glorious. Yep, that city was destroyed by that Earth Elemental army. Ha! Joke's on you. It's kind of a shame, actually. I wanted a city there, but yeah, I suppose a small price to pay. Still, we could probably destroy that army should we choose. Your capital is only 280 leagues away from Thorax, the mountain who ground... What? I completely misread that. Whatever, we have to be careful, put it that way. What do we want to get hold of? Siege weapons and getting caltrops is really good. War College is also really good. I think we need some more of this stuff though. So let's go for... What am I going for something like that, but that doesn't have a particularly big tree to it. We'll go for entertainment. And then literacy. Start filling out the tech tree a bit more. I'm glad we've gotten juggernauts though. It's going to really help out for clearing out the area of all sorts of nasty creatures. Caravan was destroyed. Big wow. Let's go get rid of these darklings. I've run out of water as well, which means I'm going to spend 5 minutes with a really hoarse throat, which is going to be unpleasant for me. You know, let's go and destroy something impressive. Why wait? Our army is now strong. It should be more than capable of taking out enemies. The butcherman goes first. Let's go slap him upside the head. Our juggernaut's going to want to avoid attacking him just yet. After all, I'd rather not do damage to my own units if possible. Oh, he's hurling a boulder at us. Let's haste him. Get him going out first, and let's see how well this does. 31. You can see the attack in the bottom corner dropping. 70, 60, dead. Yeah, that... I'm really making the Guardians sound amazing, and they truly are. You do have to be careful though, because they can obviously die. But they are just devastating in combat. It's ridiculous how good they are. They can kill your own units though, so you do have to be careful in that respect. As you can see, a bit of self-harm to the rest of the party is not ideal. But again, small trade-offs. What the hell? There's something left? Oh, there is. There's a haunter. Whatever that is. Here's the big fella. Let's get him going. Summon Plague Stalker. Oh. Some sort of really horrible unit. I'm kind of worried for the health of these guys, but they're dead regardless. Let's just beat it up. Good, they didn't die. Do I have yeah, let's use that Wellspring Scroll. Heal everything up a bit. Let's start beating on this Haunter. He's got a lot of hit points to him though. Curse of something or other. Your turn to have fun. 36, 39, 40. Oh, he dodged. Backswing. I love these guys so much. I cannot, like... I almost can't put it into words how much I love these units. They are so fun. That's why Maul is such a good thing. Maul and backswing, it's just ridiculous. Found a Shadow Broadsword, how nice. Let's start exploring a little bit. Well, maybe not. I would like to get some more fame actually. Oh, what was that? Ho ho ho. Let's go and introduce ourselves, I think. That is one of the legendary monsters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, but you're doomed, mate. Even though you're not anymore. Yeah, that's one of the boss monsters. Let's cast Tremor on it. Slow it down a little bit. Oh, I'd like a palace there. Can you build those guardians? It'll take some time. How much did it cost to rush? More than we can afford. But by the time our army gets there... Yeah, and it's actually safe for us to head this way now, thanks to their city being destroyed. We'll continue. Looks like we've got some things in the way. Let's just get rid of them. Yeah, they're actually too weak to cause damage to us, which is wonderful. So please continue on your journey. Unfortunately, did use up all our moves. But we can get there in 2 turns anyway. Well, 1 in fact. Now the question is, do we actually want to fight this thing? It's big. It's got a lot of reap. It doesn't have, what's its attack like? 36. No dodge, no, very little defense. It's weak to lightning, so if we were to upgrade our units, they have lightning mauls. Let's do that, and then upgrade the size of them. Upgrade you to the guillotine axes. Make sure our units are nice and tough. We'll fight these guys to end the... No, we'll do it next time, in fact. Our army should be capable of taking them out, with any luck. But we'll hold off just in case, and it is 30 minutes now, so hope you guys have enjoyed this part, and I will see you all next time.